Sorry, tell the camera what you're doing. Talk.
I'm playing Nativity, and this is a really fun game, and I saw it on YouTube a long time ago when I was young, and I always wanted to play it. And it looks just so fun, and I thought I could put it on my tablet, but it's not available on tablets. And you could hit lamps to get tickets, and this pipe here is a bunny's home. Just that access port there, then it will go up. But you've got to be careful around here because the lift goes up and down, which could squash you. Some people in this game just get hurt by the really hard part when we get hurt by an enemy or creature. No, it's not that part because it's the big person. That part is very hard, and a lot of people just keep on starting the game all over again. Yes, if you lose all the points, then you start where you were in the world. Yeah, but sometimes Oswald just stabs you and it makes you come alive again. Sometimes, sometimes not. But if it's 2 players, then you'll just come alive again without Oswald. And sometimes, in some transistors, you get clothes, and you change Mickey and Oswald's clothes. Yeah, I got to show you that, because if I just go here, then you can get different clothes on, but only if you get the clothes. And on the wizard one, I just had to get the shoes. Yeah, and you have to get a few more things to make all the items. You have to get all the Oswald things as well. Yes, because over here is the Oswald clothes. On this side, this is where the Oswald things are, and on this side is where the Mickey stuff are. Yes, and to get back, just press the circle button on the remote. Yeah. And up there in the top right corner is where all this is. And this tells you how many things you got. We got 222 pieces of scrap metal, 1922 pieces of cloth, and 80 genetic pins, and 275 tickets. And the tickets are points for you. But in some parts of this game, you sometimes in some worlds you can just get the little Mickey faces, they just points. They are points, and they're more points than the ticket, and they'll be in one in this chest here. Oh, there wasn't. Sometimes there is. Sometimes there is. The Mickey faces are actually pink. Yeah, they glow. And the genetic pins are the Mickey pins. Even though some different ones that are people and things. And this is quite a hard part, and a lot of people just get hurt in this part. Yeah, it's really underground. Yeah. And that is a gorilla robot. What's that purple thing called? A drop wing. That purple thing's called a drop wing. And if you paint the creatures, if you jump on them, they die into things. Cause watch, they die into things. It's only Oswald to get those purple things. Yeah. And then you could also kill these ones, but they also pick it up. Yeah. But sometimes when they pick you up, they just go across the green paint, and then you just drop in and you get hurt, and then you start where the gears are. But it doesn't just do the telly thing. Although it just goes back, and then it turns on to that, on that thing. And did you know, on some videos, they talk, on some cupcake videos, they talk. But on some Mickey Epic 2 videos, they don't talk. And a lot of people just put that onto YouTube, and then something, and then they just go on to the YouTube thing, and Tyler's playing the game, and if you paint in one of these pipes, then the door over there will close. Yeah. Then when you unpaint it, it opens again. And you can also use these floats to get across. Yeah. And you can also use Oswald because he's the rabbit, and because his ears can turn into a propeller, then he can fly. And those gas things are for making you go higher, because Oswald's not going to go higher. Yeah, so that's why there's little fountains. But if you're really close when you get to the other side, then just start on the right side that you wanted to get to. Yeah. And did you know, here, on this hilly, that is a gorilla. Some people think they are lions or tigers, but watch again. It's like turns green if you know in time. And he out loud, and he could get you with his big hand, which is not very safe, so he's really hard to defeat. But up here he'll stay safe. But really, sometimes when you're in the underground, then there's actually like a car that only goes on one wheel and it shoots rockets. Yeah. You know the gorilla. When we jumped on the gorilla, there was this little splat inside. And if you jump on the top of the car, one of them will come out like that. Then you can kill them. Yeah. Or turn them friendly. Yeah. What are you doing, Daddy? And the other side was Main Street South, but on this side is Main Street North, because directly is mean north.
I'd like to go to Main Street North.
Yes. And you can also shake the controller to make some creatures friendly, but not if they're in robots. And here we are at Main Street South. You mean Main Street North? Oh, Main Street North. How to get up to Main Street North? You just go up that big path, but you can shoot that with paint. Yeah. Paint. Because the first time I came here, these were thin, like this. Yeah. All the light parts, because you can, all the light parts on the path, you can make them go back. But if they're dark, then you can't find them. Yeah. And these people walking around make it just like a town. Yeah. So you could ask them so you know what to do. Yeah. Even gremlins. Some just disappear. It's like Jan's face. You can't ask him because he always disappears. Well, you can talk to him because you have to give him some scrap metal to fix the windmill. I'll show you it. Yeah. The windmill is over here somewhere. Yeah. If I just go past the theatre, this purple windmill is Jan's face, and here is the windmill that he fixed with scrap metal. Yeah. And pieces of wood, because the door was closed with pieces of wood just down there, and that's Jan's face. Yeah. There were pieces, the door was shut and there were pieces around, and then when over here fixed the windmill, the pieces just slided off, And this is what looks like inside the windmill. Yes, and this DEC is where I went to. These is what they call the interruption corridors. Yeah. And you press the X twice if you want to go there, but if you accidentally pressed it, then you just press the circle. So nothing.
We can use them to travel to other areas of waste.
And the place where I need to go to is, well, it's Adventureland. Yeah, Adventureland just up here. Yeah, but I don't know how to get back out the windmill, so I just prefer to go on top of this firework machine. Yeah. And then, by the way,
Wait for me!
this is a movie, and that is a statue of the Mad Doctor and Oswald. Yeah. These are the objectives that you can go through. Yes, this is the one that leads to Adventureland. And here is the one who went to Bulk Easy, which is the one I went last time. Yeah. But I'm going to go to Adventureland. And I'm going to show you how the projectors work too. Because they like jump into the projectors on their own when you press the X twice. And then that shows up. And then this happens. Yeah. Those cows can hurt you. But the clouds can't. The cows down there can. But be careful not to get hit by electricity because that can hurt. Those parts there. Yeah. You have to be extra careful. Yeah. But the clouds don't hurt you. Just walk across. You just jump onto them. Yeah. And there's another projector in here. Yeah. So you could get out of the projector. And then you're in Adventureland. See, look, the place is different. Yeah, I've already been here before. Yeah, but Ty's just showing you around Adventureland. Yes, I've already got this treasure chest down here, because if you get treasure chest like that, then when you come back to the same place, then they don't close again. Yeah. They might have some clothes in and you can't get them twice. But the ones that shine do come back. And you can actually fit in this part, because this part's for keeping the window shut. Yeah. And behind here is actually a drum where Mickey can bounce on, then he goes all the way to the other side if you want to go back, because when you go past top something, then you can't go back. But I'm going to show you it.
You going to tell the camera how old you are and what your names are?
And my name is Tyler, and I'm 7 years old. The other one that was talking is called Natasha, and she's 5 years old. Yeah, and it's not far until our birthdays. Both of our birthdays are together. Yes, because first is my birthday, 2 days after Christmas, then in the next day is Natasha's birthday. Yeah, when it was our birthday, Mummy bought me, both of us, a badge that says Happy Birthday. Mine was pink, Ty was blue. Yes, and I like my blue badge because it's my favourite colour.
What about the game? What bit are you in now?
And this part is a finner pool. And you have to use Oswald to get across. Yeah, and if you fall into the finner, that means you get hurt. And and down there is something called a splatter. Yeah, but that one is one that you hit them off like that. Yeah, and then they turn different into that. Yeah, and you can see the bones for a little bit, and then the bones go away. Yes, and through that door over there is to the drum. Yeah, that you can bounce over and to get back.
Yes, I'm going to show you that.
Yeah, when you get across, when a boat comes to pick you up.
Yes, but you have to be careful of those elephants because they could hit you off. And there's
A boat just come in.
Yes, but you go on top of it, not inside of it.
Yeah.
But you have to be careful of splatters like that.
Yeah, because they shoot paint
So
and they can hurt you.
just paint them to get them friendly.
Yeah, or shake. Paint or shake.
And when they do that, that's when they're friendly. But they still have thin paint, but they won't shoot it.
And when you get across these boats, you wait for a little bit until you get to the other side.
Yes, and through here is the way to the drum, because I'll show you what it looks like.
Yeah. And you just go up here to get the other door.
Yes, because over here, that's the drum, and then you could jump really high over the fence. And see, look, I'm back where it was now. And you could also spin that if you don't like it, but the pirates like it, so we should keep it. But the strange thing is, we could actually put them into the ground. See? Then to get them back up, you just paint them again.
Yeah, and then they have a blue brain.
Yeah, because then they're friendly.
I was just gone for a minute, just had to drink.
Yeah. So I'm going to show you what you could do in the Main Street cinema.
This video is taking a little bit long that I expected to be.
Yes, but they're on a different side now.
Yeah, and those cars can push you down to do the point.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
And you could push this to make a fire.
yeah,
And that lever is for making the car tip.
yeah, but make sure you don't get trapped under one, and then but then it will just push you down into there.
Yes, into the ground. Well, I won't show you that because I got one more point.
Yeah, I knew.
And that's 100 tickets, but you'll have to be on that side if you want to get them.
And those bits of oil can hurt you. I don't know if it's petrol or oil. It doesn't matter what it is, but on some videos, some people think it's oil or petrol. But I'll go for petrol because cars have petrol.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of carbs there.
Yeah.
It might be milk that's black because that will just way black.
And here I'm back in Main Street North.
Yeah.
But because I only got 1 point, I got to get some more.
Yeah,
so I'm going to where those shiny things are. Then I hit them, then I'll get some points back. Because look up in the top
If
left
the food
corner.
shines like that means you get some points for scrap metal.
Because look in the top right corner, the top left corner, then it will start to go up.
Yeah, and
This brush is actually very cool because it's a magic brush and Mickey found it in a big lake somewhere. And you could also use fire hydrants
and
lights. And this camera shop is where I got the camera from, because if I press the camera button, it turns to a camera, then when the Mickey face turns green, that's the perfect picture. But I have enough pictures for the collection now. And the place I got it from was that camera shop.
yeah, just down there.
Yeah.
And if you see Oswald's face, Tyler, just go back over there so you can show the people just show everyone there because there's the Oswald space there. Show everyone.
Yes, up there.
And then you take a picture of it, but and a Mickey face.
And I'll just see if it's available. It is.
Yeah.
And then I press the X to take a photo.
Another grand photo for the collection.
But now I'm just going to go to the Mean Street Cinema to show you what you can do there with the projector there. And then you ask that man,
Welcome back, friend.
then press the X.
The movie will screen once the projectionist returns.
And you choose which one you want, and it shows you where you're going to go down here. And this one's to Oztown, and
Watch the camera, guys.
and this one's Rainbow Caverns, and I'm going to show you that place. And then, it shows you a picture of Oswald holding Mickey, Mickey holding Oswald's leg, and because Rainbow Caverns is like a big lava place. But if you run really fast next to one of those things, then they'll wake up and explode.
But if you paint them blue and make them friendly, they wouldn't wake up.
Yeah, because they're friendly, but if they do wake up, then they'll just be friendly to you. And when it does that, then they're friendly. And look, down there, all those flutters. So I'm going to go down there to show you something. Because if you go over here, then if you hit these, then you can get something. I already opened the chest here, but that was a genetic pin. But be careful, because if you get hurt in there, then you'll just fall right down. And
Yeah.
and to get across, you actually go across this thing, but those things there will,
Just clear it with the thinner and things.
yeah.
Cause watch.
But they also shoot blue paints, and those ones, can hit Nicky and Oswald.
Yeah, and if you like fall down, one of them had lava and another one had blue paint.
Yeah.
And this is the one had blue paint.
And this, I'm going to show you something. If you turn the gear, then it changes.
Would you like to enter the projector?
And I'm going to show you the projector substation, which is where the projectors were broken, because someone called Prescott broke the projectors.
Yeah, and he made a big face, and he was inside of the big face, and that big face was his face.
Yes, he shooted cannonballs and further cannonballs which explode when they land on the ground.
But some were fire, and some were green ones, and those green ones can hurt Mickey.
But this is really funny because if you hit this wheelbarrow, then it lands on him.
It might be him or her. We don't know.
And then he gets so dizzy.
Yeah.
And you can also ring this bell, but it doesn't do anything.
No.
But I'm going to show you something. This bell can actually ring to make him cut. That thing.
And this is Mickey's side, the other side of this building.
Stop walking from the camera.
And here, you jump from different parts, and then when you get to here, you can't go back down.
Yeah.
And you only get this if you get hurt. That's the same with all projectors.
Yeah, I know how to do this.
So basically, if I was if I touched that and they got all the points filled, then
Shall we exit?
I won't get them.
Right, I think that's it. You're going to say bye to the camera. Thanks for watching then.
And in my next video, I'm going to show you rainbow caverns.
Okay, Rainbow Cabins in the next video. Bye. That's it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now let's do rainbow caverns.